My name is Amber Luby. So growing up, I didn't really go to church a lot, but I certainly believed in God. We just didn't attend a church facility necessarily on a regular basis. I got plugged into the High Rock facility up in the Kannapolis location back a few years ago from a friend of mine. And when I walked into that facility, I just knew that God was moving in crazy ways. From that point on, I certainly made it a point to attend church regularly and pay attention to prayer and what I could do in my life to focus myself in God and in a different manner. And then I started attending the Harrisburg campus, and then we became the Hope City Church we are today. 5 or so years ago, I was not focused on God much. I did not pray a lot. I didn't read the Bible. I didn't have that positive influence and focus in my life. And through just attending church on a regular basis and seeing the small blessings that I was receiving from God's work on a regular basis made my heart and my eyes just open up to the fact that, wow, there's really a movement of God in my life in particular, plus the community around me. And so I was able to, just change my heart and change where my focus was in my life. And it's all because of what God has done for me. I encourage people to come with me to church all the time, and once you come into a place like Hope City and you hear the music and you hear the messages that Robbie brings every week, and how it speaks to your life on a real level, it is just amazing how it can transform someone from the inside out. Really, it can. So for a few years, attending here, I've always heard about the life groups and really wanted to implement that into my life, but I could never find the time or a group that could fit into what I was kind of looking for. And this year particularly, God really spoke to me and said I really need to make that a priority. And so a wonderful person told me about a group that was going to be with Samantha's group on my Thursday mornings. So I started attending that, and then I started attending a Monday night group, which really, both of those really worked for my schedule, but also just for my heart, because these ladies have made such an impact on me in general, and just how I can keep focus on a weekly basis on where I need to be, and able to express how God's working in our life in a group setting with a bunch of awesome ladies. It's really been a great thing. So through my relationship with God and just my journey here at Hope City, as an adult, every few months we talk about getting baptized here in church and stuff, and I've been really thinking hard about doing that as an adult. I made the decision a few weeks ago when we had our last baptism to get baptized, and I didn't really tell a lot of people about it, but it was my personal decision and my confirmation to myself and where I need to keep my focus in God. And it was an amazing experience to get baptized as an adult and make that conscious decision to continue my focus and my faith and where that needs to be.